This episode of Dr. Glass is brought to you by Jackie Poucher, who encourages you to rescue a pet.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Well, we got the go-ahead for season 2 from the big guy. Apparently, we didn't like our suggestion of canning the old fart and going with Tasha. Why? Oh, something about the viewers might not understand the Russian accent, or the viewers might be having a hard feeling from the Cold War. Either that, they weren't happy with when Glass was thrown in jail for using Putin's hot phone. Yeah, right. Hold on, I think they're coming.
Oh, Tasha, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Oh, well, what did you do last summer, Tasha? Oh, okay, you went to the Johnson's auction at the Heart of America Carnival Glass Convention in Kansas City. I was there too. I wonder why I didn't see you. Oh, okay, you weren't wearing your gloves because the airlines lost your luggage? Well, couldn't you just fit it in the overhead of the plane? Oh, I see. You never travel with less than 350 pair. In the case of emergencies, you meet up with a hunk with some handsome hands. I see. I know my wife's the same thing with shoes. Okay. Well, did you get anything good? You got a couple, something good and something you didn't get good. You didn't get, I see. You were outbid by some blonde named Jesky. Yeah, she does that to lots of people. Oh, well, okay.
Rolling.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the new season of Dr. Glass Hooked on Carnival, or Help Me, I'm Confused. You, not me. Season 2. Boy, this is great. This season is going to prove to be excitingly funny, educational, fantastic, and frangilicious. Frangilicious. Huh? What's that? Well, let's start off the new season with a bang. 1, 2, 3, bang. Okay, great. We're starting off with a bang, season 2, episode 1. Each episode, we hope to answer some of your questions to help improve your Carnival Glass collecting experience. This week, we've enlisted an air traffic controller who's on medical leave, a one-armed bricklayer, and a Justin Bieber look-alike to help answer your questions. So, with no further ado, let's get started. Natasha, her first question, please. Thank you, Natasha. Glad you're back. Great. Season 2. Boy, it's going to be a good one, too. Okay. First question is from Gwilyn in Wales, and that's the country. That's not the humpback thing that goes through the water. It says, how much does damage the value of Carnival glass? Very good question, Gwilyn. Okay, first it depends on a couple things. It depends on how scarce is the piece, the rarity, is it high or low, or the desirability, high or low. In other words, what is the demand for it? How many people are looking for that particular piece, or how many people want to have that particular piece in their collection? Some things can be scarce and still not have much demand. The rarity, who cares pieces. Or it could be scarce and high demand. For example, if you found a Millersburg green opal piece or a peacock's on the fence in an undocumented rose bowl shape, okay, that might have high demand. Next, you have to ask, what am I buying it for? Resale You need to justify the damage if that's the case. If it's for your collection, can you upgrade it later on? Is it a common color or pattern? It may be worth waiting for. Value is drastically impacted on the more available pieces. Face damage is considered far worse than a small chip on the base. A flea bite is less invasive than a missing tooth or a crack. That can be worsened. That can get worse. Bubbles don't bother some, but do bother others. It will depend on the perceived collectability of the buyer as well as the tolerance level of that buyer. We take a look at our chart here that our panel of experts have kind of decided on ratings different things. First of all, we got a Persian Garden chop plate. Okay, very, very pretty Persian Garden chop plate, okay, and in this case it has a very small tooth chip on the back, okay, so small you can't even hardly tell it's there, okay, but this particular piece has high rarity, okay, and it has high desirability. It's a rare piece that a lot of people are interested in having in their collection, okay, Persian Garden chop plate, okay. Also, again, what is your tolerance level? Tasha's reminding me. We have a heavy grape 9-inch plate, okay? And this particular plate has high in rarity, okay? In other words, it's rare, not a lot of plates are found in the market, but it has low desirability. Okay, when they do come up for auction, not very many people are wanting to have this piece, okay? And this particular piece has some epoxy on one of the edges here, okay? In other words, there was a little chip on it, and they filled it in with epoxy to smooth it out and hopefully make it seem like it was all whole, but really it's something that some people may not have the tolerance for. They may not want to pay for it because of that little epoxy on the end there, okay, on the edge, okay? That would be a second example. Third example would be this small plate, fish scale and beads. This has a chip on the face. Okay, chip on the face. Somewhere on here, there's a little tiny chip on it. And in the case of fish scale and beads, the rarity is very low. Okay, so in other words, there's a lot of them out there. Okay, and the desirability is low for this particular plate. So again, you have to ask yourself, what's your tolerance level? If you want to purchase this plate, is it worth it? Even though it's a low rarity, low desirability, and has a little face chip on it. Okay, and the last piece we have here is a Maryland tumbler. Okay, Maryland tumbler, very pretty, very colorful, iridescence. Okay, it has a chip on a pattern. The Maryland pattern has a lot of intricate designs, okay, patterns on the outside of the tumbler, and one of the little the parts of the designs has a little chip on the pattern. When it's on the pattern, that's not good either, okay? This is a medium in rarity, okay? It's not high in rarity or low, but somewhere in the middle, and the desirability is high. A lot of people would like this piece. And again, check your tolerance level, okay? Is it something that you were willing to have, okay? Or maybe even purchase it and upgrade it later on. So, okay, that would, I think, that's a great question, Willem. And are there no more questions? Okay, are there any, there you have it. Hopefully we've been able to answer your questions and help your Carnival Glass experience. Tasha, do we have any comments for the week? Okay, okay, stop, okay. I know you're excited about new season, Tasha. Okay, let's see, we do have a comment here. It's from Mr. C. Booker, okay. He, Dr. Glass, is correct that most Carnival Glass cordials measure in the 3.5-inch size and the wines measure 4 inches. There is one really small cordial, if it is a cordial. It is a tiny 3-inch stemmed cordial in the 474 pattern. We showed this cordial at the last Tampa Bay convention. Well, thank you for that comment, Mr. Booker. And I think we've got some examples of that particular one that you're talking about here, and we can compare it to examples that we had discussed previously. Okay, let's take a look at some of the things we might have talked about in the past. We said that the wine was 4 inches, cordial 3.5, wine 4 inches, cordial 3.5. Well, you had indicated that there was a 474 cordial that was 3 inches. Well, it just so happens that Dr. Glass has one in his collection here. This is the little cordial, okay, and it's 3 inches tall. And we even have, and this was a 474, and we even have one that is unknown, an unknown cordial. So if anybody knows it, please let Dr. Glass know. But it is also 3 inches. Okay, so we're all in agreement, Mr. Booker. You were right, and I was right. We are all right. Those are different sizes for the cordials and the wines. So, okay, so keep those letters and comments coming in. You can send them to me at drglass@hookedoncarnival.com. You can see the address along the bottom of your screen. Also, please run right out and join your local Carnival Glass Club. They're the best place to get hooked on Carnival. For those who live in or near New England Carnival Glass Club, think about attending their convention in Leominster, Massachusetts, September 8th through the 10th. See the website along the bottom for information. They're a great club, and membership is no more than 15 seconds of commercial time on the Farm Report and Dog Patch USA. Again, see their contact information along the bottom of your screen, and that's our show for today. Season 2, Episode 1, put it in the can. Hope you can see us in the next episode. Tasha, wave goodbye, wave goodbye. Justin Bieber,